record this bad boy. Boom shaka, I'm recording. All right. Okay, guys. So a couple things that I wanted to go over tonight is one, a couple questions, and then two, to get some goals hashed out and kind of let you guys know what's going to be going on. Okay. So number one, there is a brand new coach university. Okay. Micah and a couple of the leaders created this new coach university, and Brittany and I have been talking about adding our coaches into it. I wanted to run it in conjunction with Micah's, just to kind of see how she runs it, but I've got all the stuff, and so I just want to run it. So okay. If you guys are cool with that, if you guys want to do that, what it is, it's done through the app. Okay, so it'll just be another group on the app. That way you don't, I'm just tired of Facebook groups. I have like 50 lip sense and LuLaRoe and all this other crap, and I don't even check my groups anymore because it's like, it's seriously ridiculous. So I love the app because I know this is where I go and I have my groups there, and I can just check into each one of my groups, whatever on there. Super simple, copy and paste it, and you're good to go. Okay. So with the app, how the new coach university goes, let me pull this up. You'll log like for Shakeology, you'll log this, and then for workouts, you'll log something else. So it's not like you're necessarily logging workouts and shakes, because you'll do that in our group. It's basically to, let's see. It's basically to log your actions. Okay. Or are we not going to log it? Maybe it's just the check-ins. Maybe it's just the check-in posts. Maybe we'll do it that way. That way it's not confusing. Would that be confusing?
Well,
if we did it like,
which app are we talking about?
My challenge tracker.
It's in my challenge. Okay.
Yeah. So it'll just be like another group, and I'll label it New Coach University.
Okay.
Okay. So that'll be like, it's a separate invite, and you'll see it'll be a totally different kind of group.
Okay.
And it's going to have action steps to do. So this is exactly what you need to do as a new coach or a veteran. I need to go through it too. Sometimes we get stuck on doing different things, not the basics. And the basics are what is going to get you to your goals and what you need to do.
Right.
And so if you guys want, what I'm going to have you do, I will create this in the app and schedule this out. So we have this done. If you guys want to start it, I don't know, when's a good day to start it? Do we want to start it this week, or do you want to start it next week?
It doesn't matter. My kids are on spring break this week, but it doesn't matter.
Alicia, what do you think?
I think this week.
Okay.
We should do it.
If you guys are cool, I'll bust it out. If you guys want to do this, because basically, like, what happens is, as a new coach or as a veteran coach or whatever, you just get stuck. So you're doing, you know what I mean? You're doing things, you're connecting, and you're doing all these things, but sometimes people hit Emerald, and then they just stop, and they don't do what gets them to Emerald. And sometimes we just get stuck doing the things, and maybe it's not the things that need to get us to where we need to be. And so this new coach university, it's going to tell you, go and do this right now. Do this right now. And it's going to give you a baseline, and we can keep running this group. It's kind of like Josh Coates, if you guys have heard us talk about Josh. So he runs groups every month, and they're basically the same thing. And it's a check-in type of group, and it's an action-oriented group. And I know for me, doing things like this with you guys is what holds me accountable, and it holds me, doing the basics with you guys. And so I know it's something I need, even though I'm like I've been in the game a lot longer than you guys, I still need this kind of stuff too, you know?
Yeah.
So let's plan on, let me get this up and rolling. I still have an hour of cardio to do tonight. But so as soon as I get, oh my gosh, as soon as I get this group going, I'm gonna say by Wednesday. Okay, I'm gonna say let's do this by Wednesday. If not, because I've been working all day today, literally all day today, getting this Operation Swimsuit Challenge group up and running. So that's up and loaded. So then I will get this new Coach University rolled out by Wednesday. Okay, and we'll just start it. I know it's a Wednesday, but better late than never, right?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just put that on there. All right. Now the next thing, goals. My goal is Success Club 10 by the 10th. Okay, I have been kind of, just because my competition crap is like taking over my life right now. I've been very minimal as far as I am only doing, this many invites and this many whatever. So my goal is to 10x it. I know I'm in the last 3 weeks of my prep, but I'm going to hit it hard, and I want you guys to hit it hard with me. Okay. So Success Club 10 by the 10th, that means helping 5 people. So you guys, what that means is I'm going to teach you tonight how to craft a post, okay, and how to share your story and craft a post. And I'm also, I made a Google Drive, and I'm going to share this folder with you guys on my Google Drive. And so it's basically got some training posts in it. And anytime I get a training post, I'm just going to add them to my Google Drive. And you guys are going to just save the link, because it's only going to be shared, with you guys. Okay. So you guys will have this stuff for you. Okay. But in order to hit Success Club 10, we've got to be building relationships, right? Got to build. And you have to build your credibility and your showing up. Okay. So whatever it is, you just got to work on your journey. That's all it is. Work on your journey. Be a proof that the product is working. Share your transformations. So the calendar of events, how it should go on Tuesdays, you have to share a transformation. That's it. Everybody should be looking for your transformation. You share it on Instagram and on Facebook. Okay. It's a no-brainer. It's a no matter what. Okay. Now, your transformation does not have to show a physical one. It doesn't have, like, for me, I'm in a physical and a mental game right now. Like, my mental game has to be on point because I want food so freaking bad. Okay. So my physical body, my physical transformation is, it's hard. You guys have more of a benefit than I do. Okay. So if you know what I'm going through competition prep, bikini challenge, whatever, and my physical transformation is not relatable to people. So I have to work extra hard, because people will look at me and be like, oh, she's born with that. You can't get like that. Do you know what I mean? So people, obviously, for me, it's more of a negative thing. I try not to focus on my physical side. So try to be creative about how, and this is for me too, about how to share different types of transformations. For me, I know one that I'm thinking about doing for tomorrow is food, because food swaps are different for me. One of the things that, and I think I'm actually thinking as I do this, one of my things that I love to do is bake. I love to bake and I love to cook. And so what I want to do for my transformation is to show, what I used to make or what I'm comfortable making versus, I honestly swap Greek yogurt, non-fat, plain Greek yogurt, for mayonnaise and for sour cream for almost every single recipe that calls for it. Okay. I make really good stuff, and my kids have no idea, but I just swapped out all of this. But I would have never have known that if I wouldn't have been on this type of journey. So that's like some sort of a transformation. Do you know what I mean? So like instead of eating 18 bowls of cereal, you know what? Now you're drinking Shakeology. There's a transformation type thing too. Do you know what I mean? So be creative with your transformations. It doesn't always have to be physical. Okay. Yes, people want to see that because they get inspired by that. So just mix it up. Okay. On Thursdays, you're going to put in a throwback Thursday. Okay. This is a very similar thing, and you need to put a call to action to these things. Okay. And I know I've been saying this, Melinda, you've probably heard this a million times. Sorry to repeat it, but on your throwbacks, that's one of the ones where I'm probably going to do. I usually do a coaching post on my throwbacks, but throw in something. One of my goals this month is recruiting. I want more girls on my team to help change lives. That's just all there is to it. I need more girls with me that want to jump on this train, that want to change lives, because I know how many people aren't getting the help that they need, right? And so that's one of my goals. So coaching posts, I wanted to fill my challenge group, and I think I just need a couple more girls to fill this challenge group, and then I'm going balls to the wall with coaching, recruiting. So once I get my success club, it's all recruiting for me. Okay. And even then I'm still recruiting a crap ton, trying to recruit a crap ton of girls that are on the fence. It's ridiculous how many people can't commit. It's so ridiculous. Like, commit, freaks. Anyways. Okay. And then on Fridays, you're going to do some sort of a theme on Friday, whether it's Food Friday, post a recipe, whether it's Flex Friday or Family Friday or Financial Friday, something. Maybe something. This was one of the questions we asked in the challenge group was, what have you, given up in order to make sure you can afford Shakeology? So for me, it's a meal, right? One, I don't buy a ton of candy anymore, and I was a candy addict. I used to have it in my desk. So that could be something for Finance Friday or whatever. It could be, what have I given up? This could be some sort of, it could be a flashback. If you didn't do a throwback Thursday and you did something else like a thirsty Thursday or whatever, then do a flashback Friday and post something like, this is what I've given up because I believe so much in this. You know what I mean? But you don't be icky about it. And I'm going to teach you guys how to not be icky about it. Okay. But do something like that. Sunday night, Brittany and I had we're having a debate on Sunday, whether or not to post about coaching or post about our challenge group. We decided to post about our challenge group because we have a goal of hitting Success Club 10 by the 10th. So we posted about our challenge group on Sunday. Now, normally it's a coaching opportunity. Normally Sundays are a coaching op. So you're going to craft your post and you're going to invite people to coach with you, to join your team. Do you have to know everything to be a coach? No, absolutely not. Because one, I'm here for you, for your coaches, for whatever you need. Brittany's here for you guys. And we're on a top 10 team. Okay, I don't know if you guys understand that. Like, we are on an incredible team with incredible resources. Okay, and so there are so many people that are willing to help. We have a very unique team compared to other teams because we actually help each other. Whereas there are some other teams that are just in it for them and they don't do this kind of stuff. It's crazy. I've talked to lots of girls outside of this. Okay. So, there's kind of like your coaching post. Make sure your schedule. Make sure you're posting at least 3 times a day. Okay. At least 3 times a day, post something. Ask a question. Get engagement. One of the things that I did one time, I think it was this summer, you guys, I posted a picture of 4 different hairstyles and I was like, which one should I do? I had like 100 something comments. I was like, for real? did people have that much opinion on how I do my hair? Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is what my hair looks like every day. Are you kidding? But it was like just something to get engagement. And when you ask questions and people engage on your posts, it sends more eyes to your post, sends more eyes to your page. So get engagement. Tag people, call people out and just say, hey, you know, I think one time Amber Lee tagged me in like her Shakeology post, so I tagged her back. That's going to bring eyes to both of our pages. Okay, so do something like that where it gets some sort of engagement. Think about things, and here I'll get to my what's it called? Let's see. Think about things that like people want to see. Like, what do people engage? And there are some times when I get nothing on my post, and then someone will text me out of the blue and like, hey, I saw this and this and this, and they didn't like my post. Nobody liked my post. I had like 3 likes. Okay, so like it doesn't even, like, for me, I used to get like all bummed about it, like, oh, I only had 3 likes, and then I was like, what a millennial mindset is that? Like, I got 3 likes. Oh, like, shut up about it. Okay, like, people are still seeing your crap. So it doesn't even matter, okay? And if you didn't get engagement on this post, you know that maybe let's not do that one again. Let's do something else, right? So like, oh well, you live and you learn. Like, who cares, right? Okay. Okay. So there's kind of a schedule of posts that I learned in the art of recruiting, and it helped me a ton. Like, I need to get back to that. In fact, like April, I'm going to go hard with my art of recruiting workshop stuff, because I was recruiting lots of coaches. Okay. So there you go. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Really quick. Let me get to this. I just don't know if it's going to pull up on my phone. Okay, so we talked about last time. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm gonna do this training for you guys. I talk kind of quick. People ask me how much pre-workout I take every day because I talk so fast. All right, so we're gonna talk about how to kind of. Oh wait, let's not do the story. Let's do this one first. You guys know what hooks and jabs are? Have you guys taught, like, not like physical hooks, right? Right? And jab, jab. All right. So hooks for your posts. Okay. So we're going to talk about that really quick. This is kind of what gets people's attention. These are like attention getters. Okay. So when you are sharing something that is vulnerable, and this is one of my goals, is to be more vulnerable, because it's really hard for me. I'm a very like, yay, happy person, and so to be vulnerable is really, really difficult for me. So that's something that I'm working on. Okay, but when you have real or raw stories on your page, these are some hooks. Okay, so 1, I'd like to share something personal with you guys, with my followers, or with my friends. Okay, that's something simple. Another one would be like, I don't always want to work out and eat healthy, and then you would go and share your story. Okay, because a lot of people don't always want to work out and eat healthy, right? Another one would be, the old me started to whisper in my ear yesterday, or the old me would have told me this. Okay, so that could be a really good like throwback or transformation one. I use this one sometimes. Okay, so I need to be real with you all. And when you guys are writing these posts, say it out loud. I like to voice text it into my note section and then grammatically change it. But I want people to hear it in my voice. Okay. And then another one would be feeling guilty for falling off the wagon this weekend. And then you can share, I probably should have shared my pizza that I ate. Right? So something like that. Like, people need to know that you're not perfect and that it's okay to not be 100% all the time, because that's not relatable, right? Okay, another one. What do you do when you're having a frustrating day? So I use that one like when I do my crafting. So I'll talk about something like that. Let's see. Switched it up today and it felt good. I normally hate running because I used it as a form of punishment. So a lot of people use like cardio as like punishment, right? Like, oh, I ate this extra candy bar, so now I have to go run. But now we use it to feel good, right? Okay. If something good happened, I'm sitting here in tears right now, happy tears. Do you see how those kind of like pull people in, right? Let's see. Do you feel like you're trying to live someone else's life, copying their every move, every word, and maybe even every thought? Okay, so that could be leading into like a comparison game, something like that. I don't drink anymore, but if you do, this is what happens when you travel and drink alcohol. That's always a good one. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Busy, in quotes, doesn't quite sum it up. So for me, that's something I need to use more often, because busy does not even sum up my life whatsoever. And I'm a stay-at-home mom. I had someone tell me, you guys, can you get the nerve of this chick? I was like, what? She says, so these programs are just for stay-at-home moms. I was like, say what? This is my first year staying home, homie. Like, no. This is for busy moms, not stay-at-home moms. They get to go to the gym and do all these things. I wanted to smack her through my phone. Anyway.
I had a guy tell me that.
Like, for reals. Have you seen Auntie? Like, that fool is ripped. Like, anyways, all right. Okay, for coach call-out posts. Okay, so if you want to do something like for one of your coach posts, can't believe this is where my quote work has taken me. And maybe you can post this, maybe you're on vacation, because this is the power of freedom. This is what we have for freedom, right? Like, we get to do our job from anywhere. Like, my power of freedom is not having to call in a sub anymore. I don't have to call in a sub for work anymore. Okay, if you've been watching, thinking about wondering how or if this could work for your family, keep reading. Okay. Let's see. Are you a go-getter? Do you frequently feel like, is this it? Is this all I have? All right. Challenge call-outs could be something like, this is epic. Like, for reals, our 160 challenge pack, like, that's epic. You could say that's epic. If it's not epic, don't say it's epic. But if it is, say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to offer this. My last challenge group filled up so quickly, I decided to host a mid-month online fitness group. Okay, so like for me, I needed to hit Success Club, so I opened mine up again, and I used something like that. Mine was, I said, because we had so much engagement and it was on fire, I decided to open up 3 more spots. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was mine. So, and you can word these however you want to like fit your language, right? Okay, here's a good one, and I need to use this more. 3 weeks of commitment. Can you give me that? Really, that's it. 3 weeks of commitment at a time. It takes 21 days to build a habit. For reals. Okay. All right. Food posts. You could do something, I would say, I would say donuts, but you could say, I have pancakes several times a week. They're my family's favorite healthy breakfast, And then you could do like there's Shakeology pancake recipes. There's protein pancake recipes. Kodiak cakes is a good one. And so you could use some sort of like recipe swap for that. Okay. Or like cookies. You can do the healthy cookies or no-bake cookies to offer value to people. Okay. So who loves Panera Bread and their wonderful blueberry cream cheese spread? And then you can like do something with like blueberries or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Workout videos. You could do something like who needs a little booty lift, right? Who needs to work on their booty? Something like that. Let's see. Oh, my quads. Confession time. I've been skipping yoga extreme in my schedule. Yes, I know. I never liked it. So they could something like that. Oh, my quads. Confession time. That's a good one. No room, no equipment, no excuses to not get your move on. And you can post your workout video. Like, for real, Cozy, she did hers in her bedroom for like 3 years, her workout. Crazy. Okay, so these are some posts. These are just some, and there's a ton more. I'm going to post it in my trainings folder, okay? And I'm also going to just really quick list some steps for you for crafting your story before our meeting is over. Okay. Step number 1. I want you to list 5 to 10 of the coolest things that you've ever done. Don't underestimate yourself because you are amazing. Okay? So think of 5 to 10 super awesome, super cool things that you've done, maybe places you've been, anything. Okay? 5 to 10 of those things. You're going to bullet point those. Okay? And then for each of those points, you're going to determine what you had to overcome to make that happen. Okay? So whether it was bungee jumping or skydiving or hiking to the top of a whatever or going to Paris, maybe you had to save up a crap ton of money, whatever it was, Beachbody related or not. Okay? This is whatever it was. List the things you had to overcome to make that happen. Okay? And then you're going to list 5 to 10 defining moments in your life. These could be positive or negative. They could be big or small. Okay, and this is that's a big one. Okay, so 5 to 10 things that define your life. Whether it's getting married, having children, you could go deeper, and there could be, like for me, I've talked about my eating disorder. I've talked about mental abuse and physical abuse. Those are things in my past that have defined who I am. Okay, and number 4, are you ready for this? You're in an airplane and it's going down. You need to list 3 messages to your family and friends that equal your brand and your message. Okay, so if you're in an airplane going down, that's a hard one. Okay, list 3 messages that you could say to your family and friends that determine your brand and your message. Like, what would you want to leave behind? What would be your message? For me, I would hope and pray that people think that I'm genuine and want to know that people think that I have literally wanting to help change, their outlook, their mindset, and things like that. So whatever your message and your brand is, okay? All right. Ooh, whoa, that's not what I want. All right. Oh, that's not the right one. Okay. And then I am going to share this. I'm going to share this next thing in our group because our meeting is going to end. Oh, we've got 6 minutes. Okay. So now all of that is going to be part of your story. Okay. So you're going to take that, and you're not going to share all of it at once, but you're going to share parts of it. You're going to be able to pull from this and share. And I'm going to be doing this tonight too. Okay. Cause I need to craft more stories for me. And here's some like templates that you could use. Okay. So like an opening line could be something like, I never thought that blah, 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 or any of those hooks that I gave you before. I never thought I'd be where I am today. I never thought I'd be sitting here, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. Back up to share your story. So, example, like you see point 1, point 2, point 3, like you see da, 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 da. Okay. And then you need to explain your message. So if you get nothing else out of this, please know that blank, and you need to tie it back to that airplane type message. Okay. So if you get nothing else out of this post or out of whatever, tie it back to what your airplane message would be. Okay. And then you need a call to action. At the end of your vulnerability things like this, you need a call to action. Now that you've heard this, please comment below, tag a friend, message me, like my post or something, things like that. Okay. One of the things I like to say when I'm doing like a hook is like, raise your hand if, because that's something I would totally say, like, raise your hand if you've ever done this. Okay. And then I usually, for my call to actions, it's usually very similar. I usually say comment below, drop your email, comment with, or message me, something like that. Okay. But you need to have some sort of a call to action. But yeah, this is going to be kind of how you share your story. In here, I have, I will share some documents with you about how to uncover your story a little bit more, because I think it's hard. We all think that we have, like, our story isn't relevant and that our story isn't unique or powerful enough. And that's where you got to dig a little deeper and know that it is, and everybody's story is unique, and you are going to relate to somebody, and you need to find. That's why hopefully you guys made your list of 10. Did you guys make your list of 10 quirks or 10 things about you last time? If you haven't, do that, because that's going to be who you relate to. 10 things about you. Okay. Like, I don't know. I live in the country. I freaking like donuts. I love to eat. I'm a gym rat. I love to go to the gym. Let's see. I love burgers. Burgers are my go-to. Let's see. What else is me? I love to craft. That's me. I live in the country. I like the country life. Okay. Let's see. Lots of people like some sort of sport, like snowboarding or going to the lake or hiking. Hiking's a big one. Running's a big one. Any of your 10 quirks, make sure you write those down. Those are going to be part of your hashtags too. Finding people through hashtags, okay? Make sure for hashtags, y'all aren't using like Beachbody hashtags, right? Don't use Beachbody stuff. Don't use Coach. Don't use Beachbody, Shakeology. Don't use any of that stuff.
Not anymore. I used to all the time.
Yeah, don't do that. Because then you're all Beachbody people.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Hey, I'll admit it.
Okay, you guys. That is kind of what I wanted to share with you tonight. Do you guys have any questions for me at all before we end this?
Aaron, I do.
Yeah, what's up? What can I help you?
With inviting people, are we allowed to invite people to our group, like the challenge group? Even if they're like signed under us?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How do I do that?
So you just tell, oh, it's going to end. So you just give me or Brittany the email and we'll add them.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah, so promote this group. It's Operation Swimsuit Challenge. Promote it, dude, all over it. You can look at my post, Brittany's post, and then just give us the email and we'll add them. Okay?
Done. All right.
Cool.
Cool.
Anything else, you guys?
Well, I know we're running out of time, but can one of these days, can you show us how to work that challenge app so that when we want to start doing like our own challenges, not that I'm trying to push you away at all, But I want to start being able to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, if you want to go I'll do another one. If you guys want to get on a call, I'll do it tomorrow and I'll show you guys how to do it. If you guys want to. For reals, it's super easy.
Okay. Well, if not tomorrow, like just, sometime.
I can do it. If you guys want me to go over it next week in next week's call, I can go over it in next week's call for you.
Okay.
We can roll out.
That'd be awesome.
Do that and roll out a game plan for you.
Okay. That sounds good.
That would be awesome. That's
Sounds
what
good
we
to
want
me.
you guys to do.
Yeah, I agree. Martha, that's awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my notes. So we're gonna roll you guys out. Roll out. Okay. All right. New Coach University is gonna start on Wednesday, so be ready for that email if you get another invite to a challenge group app. Okay, because I'll just run it on the challenge group app.
Wait, is this the same challenge group we just started today, the swimsuit one?
No, the swimsuit one. This is just prep week. So yeah, this one's just prep week. You don't have to log your workouts or shakes or anything like that. It's just prep week. Okay. So I just wanted everybody to get added into it. So